Thou prepare the table before me in the presence of my enemies. In other words, I can have victory in the midst of conflict. So the absence of opposition is not a sign necessarily if I'm victorious or not. You mean I can get up one day and don't want to do nothing? Don't want to pray, don't want to read, don't want to do nothing? Yeah. That don't mean you defeated. We're going to talk about that. Because the enemy will get the sin consciousness on us and have this false balance, and we'll dig around here and say, I got to be super. I got to be like Superman. I got to run through a troop, leap over a wall, faster than a speed bullet. That's what they make most pastors. We got to, man, we put the pastors on a pedestal, man, and make us invisible, man. We just like you. The only thing to make us greater than you is the grace and assignment. Amen. And we're still not greater. That's the only difference. So he said, even in the presence of our enemies, a table, we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about that. He's going to prepare a table. That means you're going to have to be able to feed right there when the enemy is all in your mind. When everything around you is telling you you ain't going to never be nothing. Come on now. Yeah. Thou anointed, this don't make you get saved. You should get good and saved with this one, because now here comes the anointing. You don't even get the anointing until you can stay and stand. We think if we get the anointing first, then I can walk in victory. He said, no, I want to see if you're faithful. Then the anointing comes, and my head is anointed with oil. My mind is anointed to think correctly. Right. That's what we want. We want our head to be anointed with oil. I want my head to be anointed with oil. So when the enemy sends a thought, it slips off. It can't stick. I got a chrome dome. Look at this. The next one said, "What my cup runneth over." Man, I've been reading this thing. I'm gonna do a whole message on my cup runneth over by itself. That is so powerful to me. You know what that means? Whatever's in your life, now it's time for overflow. Whatever the Lord placed in you, it's time for somebody else to experience it. See, the church, we were looking for the church to overflow. We're looking for the church to overflow. We're looking for more members. I'm looking for some people, a person or two, who has an overflow in their cup. Because you know when your cup is overflowing because you evangelize. You evangelize, you bring somebody with you when you come to church. When your cup is running over. See, your cup is running over when something tells you, when your finances in a certain state, and all of a sudden, because you submitted to God and did it His way. Amen? You don't have to use a line of credit. You don't have to get greedy. All right? But you know you can do what you want. You don't have that noose on your neck. When your cup running over, there's freedom in your marriage. There's freedom in your family. We're going to talk about that. We move on. I like that. My cup. I've been telling God, you see, I want to flow more prophetically. I said, God, I want my cup to run over. I want, when I'm out and about in certain places that don't have the appetite of church, you know what I'm saying? I want my cup to run over. I want to be able to hear somebody that's in a situation for you to give me a clear word. So that's when your cup running over. We can't believe, because see, most of us is just trying to get a cup. We're cleaning the cup, washing the cup. We're still maintaining ourselves. We're still on management. We're not. Let me just put this out here. We're so stuck on maintenance and management that we haven't even understood acquisition. Because that's when you enlarge the place of your tent. You start lengthening your cords, stretching forth, strengthening your stakes. All right. How many is that? That's 10 for real? Oh, I'm rolling in. I got 2 left. Verse 6.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.
You don't know what I've been through some bad things. You know, I was just in something 2 weeks ago. And, you know, the Bible says that whatever a man soweth, that's he's going to reap. So I got this dark cloud over my head. The rug's going to be pulled from underneath me because they said, your sin shall find you out. No, surely goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. Not just saying. That's what I'm expecting. I'm telling God, surely goodness and mercy. Boy, I can't wait to get to this message next week. Not tonight. I'm just going to give you this overview. Amen. Man, we're going to talk about that. Surely goodness and mercy. The New Testament is about goodness and mercy. The Old Testament is all about if you come to church, if you tithe, if, you know, we got so many ifs over in Deuteronomy 28, got a whole bunch of ifs. We hang more over in the if camp. But I'm hanging over in Hebrews 8 where it says, I will. I will. So I'm going to put my words in your mind and in your heart so you can do them. It's not an if, it's a I will. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me sometime, all the days of my life. We're going to talk about that because there's a key. Romans 8:28 is the key to understanding that. I'm going to just throw that out there. Because we understand that. What's the scripture? Y'all remember that? Come on now. Come on, saints. 8:28 where it says, all things work together for the good to them that love him and are called, they're called according to his purpose. Amen. Surely goodness and mercy follow us all the days of our life. And then it said, and the last part.
And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Yeah, that's all about it right there, y'all. But I mean, I'm always be connected to a church building. Amen. I'm going to always be a habitation of God. Amen. No more visitations. In him, I live, I move, and I have my being. I never leave his presence, ever. If I make my bed in hell, he's there. If I grab a hold of the wings of the morning, guess what? He's there too. That's when you understand I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. And that's getting us to the point to understand that every aspect of your life is important.
Amen.
Every aspect of your life is important. So we'll finish up. We'll try to see what's what. But we need to, I need to hurry up and close it. But I want you guys to you can go over and try to, get some cheat sheets and things like that. But this is coming through a lens of kingdom. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I want to try to give it to you so you can understand. I want us to fulfill the first verse. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. And I believe God has given us the capacity and the capability of being fully satisfied of his guidance and his oversight. Amen. Now that doesn't necessarily mean you get the best and biggest of everything. Amen. It just means you will no longer be a spiritual scavenger. Yeah. Yep. So you don't have to be hanging out in somebody's alley trying to search through the garbage. Amen. Or you don't have to worry about leftovers. So when you know somebody is a heathen, you know that they're a heathen. Mm-hmm. Ain't saved. Ain't got your best interest. You don't try to figure out, can I get them saved? No, because I found a mate for my soul. Come on. And I don't have to walk independent of my covenant for nothing. All right, Father, we just bless you. We thank you. We thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for this word. We thank you for the overview of this. The Lord is my shepherd. And we thank you that you're going to bring us to the very fulfillment of these 12 important points. All of it's good. All of it's meat for the master's use. Even the table is prepared. And I pray, Father, that that the spirit of excitement and the spirit of expectation will be here every time we open up the scriptures concerning these things. And we don't get that we don't get in a hurry. That we'll make due justice of the opportunity to hear these things out of the scriptures, and that we will receive every jot and tittle that's written therein. We bless you. We thank you.